stream. Welcome back to my channel Wagon Picks. Hope you are all doing great and having good time with your family and friends. We are into the 17th tutorial of this JavaScript series, and topic of today's discussion is spread operator. So spread operator is one of the important topic of JavaScript, which was introduced in ECMAScript version of JavaScript in 2015. So the points which we'll be covering in this tutorial are, we will see introduction to spread operator. So we'll see what exactly spread operator is and when it is used and for what purpose this is used. And next point is we'll make use of spread operator in some cases. Okay, so these are the 4 cases which we will go through. You can use it for other purpose as well, but we will be going through these 4 use case. Okay, and if you are working on React, then you might come across spread operator frequently. So if you have any plans to work on React, you need to understand this topic thoroughly. Okay, so to start with introduction of spread operator, what do we mean by spread operator is spread operator is a feature introduced in ECMAScript, as I told you earlier, and that allows an iterable to be expanded or spread into individual elements. Okay, so what do I mean by that? We have an array. Okay, so array has a set of elements inside it. Okay, and when you want to pass that array to a function, but function wants the individual elements. Okay, so what will you do? You will extract the elements and you will pass it individually. So spread operator reduces that effort, and what spread operator does is it automatically convert that array into individual elements. Okay, so I will show you with an example. Here I have defined this basic base code over here, HTML tag and body we have defined. This is the script in which we will be writing JavaScript code. For those who are new to this tutorial and unaware of these tags which I have written, so I would request you to go through my starting tutorials. Okay, first, second, third tutorial, where I have clearly explained all these steps, like what all HTML tags are, how we have written over here. Okay, so we can also create a different JavaScript file, or we can also have a terminal over here. I can show you in the terminal of VS Code, but what I am doing, I am following a standard procedure. I am showing into the terminal of the browser. Okay, so we'll see all the consoles into the browser console screen. Okay, so to start with, as I told you earlier, we'll see what is spread operator. Okay, to see what is spread operator, let us define an array. Let us name the variable as arr, and let us take elements 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now I will print this array. Okay, now in second line I will print the same array with a spread operator. So how spread operator is defined? It is written with 3 dots. Okay, followed by the array. Okay, so what I have done, I have defined an array and I have printed the array, and in second line I have spread the array and I have printed. So if we check what happens, see here, the first one was 3 to 1 and this was an array. So when I click on this, see, it shows clearly an array. But second one, when we spread this, so this is not an array, this is an individual elements. 3 to 1, these are all individual elements, and this is not an array. Okay, so this is what spread operator is used for. We will see more examples related to this to clarify the topic. So to take first example, I will just comment this out. I will take this first example, that is copying of array. Okay, copying. So what we are doing here is, when suppose you have an array, let us take the same array. Okay, no need to take define different array. Okay, we have this and this array, and if suppose you want to do some operations on this array, and for that, but you don't want to alter the original copy of array, so what will you do? You will create a different array. So how will you do that? I will write a copy. What I will do, I will write all the content within this. Okay, this is how I create the copy of this array. So what if this has multiple digits in elements inside this array? So what I will do, I will write the same elements in the copy array, right? But this is not the logical way of defining a copy of an array. So for this we have a spread operator which can be used. So only thing you need to do is, you need to spread the array which needs to be copied. Okay, this is the simple step. Okay, whatever elements are there will be reflected into copy array, and this is an array as we have enclosed this into an array. So if I see, okay, I have not console this. I will console this out. So when I refresh this, see here, all the elements which were in the original array are reflecting in the copied array. Okay, so this is about the copying of array. Okay, so next is, I will comment this out. Okay, so this copying of array is useful when you want to perform certain operation without altering the original array. Okay? So second point is concatenating of array. So if suppose you have two arrays and you want to join both the arrays. Okay, so here we already have, let me define first. Concatenating of, so spread operator used to concatenating of array. So we already have this. Okay, I will define one more array, ARR1, and this I will write 10, 20 and 30. Okay, now what you have to do is, you have to concatenate both the array ARR and ARR1 and display into a new array. So for that, how can you do? You can also manually add all the elements into the required array, but that is not again a logical way of writing or concatenating two arrays. For that, we can make use of spread operator. How will we do that? I will define a new variable constant and concat. I will name it as concat array. So in this, what I will do, I will make use of spread operator. Okay, here we have So this is how we concatenate two arrays. Okay, this was the first array and this was the second array. What we did, we spread both the arrays and we concatenated. Okay, so I have consoled this out. Let me see if this is working fine. Yes, we have 3217251, 3217251, and followed by the content of this array 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. Okay, this is how we can make use of spread operator and concatenate two arrays. Okay, and okay, third topic is literal spreading. What do I mean by object literal spreading is we can also make use of spread operator into objects. Okay, so what do I mean by that? As we have seen earlier into concatenation, where we combine two arrays, similarly if you want to add any properties to an object, okay, so I will comment this out. We don't want arrays now. So what I will do is I will define an object. So the variable we take is const 1, okay, and I will store some properties in this key 1 b 3, okay. This is an object which I have defined, and let us take a second object 2, and in this what we are doing is, if we want to add one more parameter into this obj1 and I need to create a different array for object for that, then we can do is I need to spread this out 1, okay, and then I have to add the third property which I'm required to add. So this is how you make use of spread operator to add additional property into the existing object. Okay, so you can also type this or these all parameters and create a new object. That is the traditional way, as we discussed, as we did for array. But if there are multiple properties, this is the small object, okay, that is why you can say that we can copy and paste it. But if suppose the object is huge and bigger object, for that you need to use this spread operator to add additional properties. Okay, so let us quickly print this out. So here we have, okay, here we have a1 b2 c3. So we have a1 b2 from obj1 and c3, which is the new property which is added to obj2. Okay, so here we are clear with the use of spread operator into an object. So let us see the final last use of spread operator, that is in function call. So in function call, suppose I have a function and this function accept, let us name this function as -ct, and this function accept x, y, z. Okay, and what I am doing in this function, I am simply printing So what I am doing, I have defined a function which takes input parameters x, y, z, and I'm just printing that the input parameters. So now what I will do is, if suppose I don't have individual x, y, z elements, but x, y, z elements, or with the elements which I want to pass are already into an array constant 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now the problem with this is, if I want to pass this array to this function and print the individual elements, so can I do like this? Can I directly call this function, okay, and can I directly pass this array, because this has 3 elements, this input parameters have 3 elements, so this can be printed. Will this work? What do you all think? So let us see what this does. So this is showing as 1, 2, 3 and undefined element. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 we got, and undefined undefined. It is showing as undefined and undefined. So this is not the correct way to do this, because what is happening over here is uh, the x, okay, the argument, the array which we passed was considered as value of x, and y and z we didn't pass y and z, so that was an issue. So that for this, to avoid this mistake, what we have to do is we have to spread this array. Okay, so what I will do, I will simply add 3 dots in front of arg. With this, what happens is this gets spread, and the individual elements of array will be assigned to this function parameters. Okay, so when I refresh this, see here, now we got 1 2 3. Okay, so this is how we can make use of spread operator to convert a array into individual elements. The spread operator can be used to expand or spread into individual elements. Okay, so this was all about the spread operator in JavaScript. Okay, we have gone through the definition, we have seen how spread operator is used, and we have seen 4 different scenarios where spread operator can be used. So let me know if you have any kind of questions or concerns related to the topic, or if you want me to discuss any specific topic related to JavaScript. I will come up with a new tutorial for that. Do let me know in my comment box, and before leaving, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you so much for being with me on this tutorial, and have a great day. Bye bye.